very much out of it. It's Hep picked up by Sacred Heart. Calvin Glenn with the ball, shoots it up to the foul line, misses a follow-up shot, is missed. The rebound picked up by Ansonia. With the ball, Glenn Antrim. Pass off to Earl Stanley, gets it down over the middle in the forecourt. Ansonia shooting at the basket to our right here in the first half. Over this side it comes in the corner to Venson. Sean Venson trying to drive the baseline. Can't get through. Pass out to Stanley. Stanley is called traveling. So the ball game gets underway. Neither team able to, well, Ansonia hasn't taken a shot at the hoop yet. In the forecourt come the Hearts. Anthony Perry over this side to Henry Brown in the corner. Ansonia setting up, looks like a 2-1-2 zone defensively. Perry with the ball, closely guarded by Glenn Antrim. Pass off to Brown. Over the far side, it goes to Craig Wood. Wood, in the last ball game we saw Sacred Heart, developed a pretty good outside shot. Now Anthony Perry shoots it up in the corner. Hits the rim, bounds off into the hands of John Lawler. A long pass down court by Lawler to Antrim. Antrim's shot is blocked in the air by Sacred Heart. And down court come the Hearts, but the pass is stolen by Earl Stanley. He kicks it over in the corner, picks it up before it goes out of bounds, and passes off to Glenn Antrim. Antrim to Stanley. Hearts using a 2-1-2 zone defensively also. Cross court over the far side. The ball goes to Lawler. Sets, shoots it up, no good. The rebound picked up by Dave Frank. Pass off into the forecourt to Craig Wood. He goes driving in, shoots it up, no good, but he is fouled. Foul is called against Earl Stanley for blocking. And going to the free throw line, Craig Wood will take a pair. Ball game just getting underway here at the Kennedy Gym over WATR Radio. Waterbury's first station. Shot in the foul line. It's missed by Wood. Maybe my imagination, but it looks like the Hearts may be a little bit cold tonight. It's early in the ball game to tell you. That second shot is missed from the foul line. The rebound is picked up by Sean Venson. For Ansonia. Venson to Stanley. Gets it in the forecourt outside the foul circle. Passes over the side in the corner to Antrim. Antrim sets, shoots it up. Partially blocked. Loose ball picked up by Sacred Heart's Anthony Perry. Pass off underneath to Craig Wood. His turnaround shot is missed. The rebound picked up by Stanley. Stanley passes down court, and the ball, it goes, nice save from going out of bounds by Lawler. And the Ansonia players have the ball. Sean Venson lays it up and misses around the rim and off. Follow-up shot by Venson is good. Sean Venson told me before the game, he says, Mr. Vestro, my girlfriend is listening to the ball game. Say something nice about me. Well, girlfriend, he just made the first 2 points of the ball game. And Ansonia leads 2-0. In the forecourt with the ball. Ansonia steals the ball. Now there's going to be a backcourt violation. No, there's no backcourt violation. The officials evidently figured that Sacred Heart touched the ball before it went into the backcourt. And now the ball is knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Ansonia. And this has been a kind of a harum-scarum hectic ball game already. And I'm happy I can see anything, Allie, because I'm just as bleary-eyed as you from watching college basketball all afternoon. My goodness. I think they must be a little touched to watch 3 college games. A shot from the outside, missed by Calvin Glenn. And the Hearts are not coming anywhere making hoop. There's a pass down court. Layup shot is good by Sean Benson. So, girlfriend, Sean has made 2 baskets for you. And that's about all the communicating we're going to do with you for tonight. In the forecourt, Anthony Perry. Jump shot is up and good from 20 feet out. He was fouled on the play by Glenn Antrim. So Anthony Perry finally breaks the ice for the Hearts. He'll go to the free throw line, see if he can make it a 3-point play. Officials for tonight's ball game, Porky Vieira and John Anquillari. The 4-2 ball game, Ansonia leading. 5:07 left to go in the first quarter here at the Kennedy Gym. Shot in the foul line is missed. Rebound rolling loose, picked up by Sean Benson. I'd like to say hello also to Lois Fleming down Ansonia way. Folks here in attendance, the Ansonia fans, tell us Lois is one of our most avid listeners to high school basketball, and we appreciate that. In the forecourt, there's a foul called against Sacred Heart. Foul is called against Henry Brown. That is his first team foul for the Hearts. And going to the free throw line, Sean Benson, somehow or other. Sean's name keeps popping up in this ball game. I wonder if his girlfriend is making some novenas down there. Shot in the foul line by Sean is good. So Benson's got all 5 of the Ansonia points. And he has a chance to pick up point number 6. And he misses. The rebound picked up by Henry Brown. Rolling loose, picked up by Anthony Perry now. Quickly into the forecourt. Down the middle, shoots it up short. Rebound, batted off. Picked up by Earl Stanley. Quickly down over the middle, goes all the way and lays it up. No good. Rebound is up and good by Tom Patulik. Ansonia has gotten off to a flying start here in the first quarter. And Patulik was fouled on the play. He'll go to the free throw line. That was Henry Brown committing the foul, and that's his second, so very quickly Sacred Heart's big center has got himself into foul trouble, and he is immediately pulled out of the ball game. Shot in the foul line is good by Patulik and makes it a three-point play. Ozzie Majel comes into the ball game, replacing Sacred Heart's Henry Brown. Ansonia leads 8-2. Hearts Alley informs me are 1 for 8 in their shooting so far tonight. And I had a premonition, I mentioned it earlier. They look to be cold, and they most certainly are so far. Cross-court pass over this side to Perry. Set, shoots it up, hits the rim. Into the hands it goes to Calvin Glenn. And Glenn pops it over the front of the rim and gets the Sacred Heart second hoop of the ball game. 8-4 the score, Ansonia leading by 4. 4:05 left to go in the first quarter. Chargers have the ball. Earl Stanley in the foul lane now. Passes over this side to Antrim. In the near side corner goes to Sean Benson. He shoots it up and good. And Sean Benson having himself a real hot night. He's got 7 of the 10 Ansonia points on the scoreboard. Ansonia leads by 6. 3:48 left to go in the first quarter. Sacred Heart with the ball in the forecourt. Craig Wood set, shoots it up, around, hoop it out. The rebound picked up by Patulik. Hearts are just getting one shot at it. That was a traveling violation call against Glenn Antrim. Hearts are getting just about one shot as a rule at the hoop. Ansonia has been blocking out very well and doing a good job defensively, keeping the Hearts scoring very low. Pass comes into Craig Wood, outside the foul circle. Over the side it comes to Anthony Perry. Perry closely got it past the pass, deflected but picked up by Wood. So the Hearts maintain control. Over this side it comes, cross-court pass to Glenn. Calvin Glenn lays it up and in. Nice move by Calvin, and makes it a 10-6 ball game. Down over the middle of the forecourt, Earl Stanley for the Chargers. Passes over the far side to Lawler. Lawler to Stanley, shoots up in the foul lane. No good. The rebound picked up by Calvin Glenn. Glenn to Greg Wood. Pass breaking over the middle into the forecourt. Flips over this side to Anthony Perry. Back to Wood. Over the far side it goes to Glenn. Cross court over this side to Perry again. Perry set, shoots up a high one. No good. The rebound picked up by Sean Benson. Benson, Earl Stanley. Quickly in the forecourt it goes to Lawler. Lawler goes in with the layup. No good. Rebound underneath is up and good by Tom Patulik. And Ansonia continues to maintain that 6-point ball as Patulik has 5 points in tonight's game. 12-6 the score. Ansonia leading. Hearts with the ball. Calvin Glenn closely guarded by Stanley. Pass over the side to Perry. Perry, cross court to Glenn. Glenn with a short jumper up, but around, help, no good. Rebound is picked up by Ozzie Majel. He shoots it up, misses. Follow-up shot by Dave Franks is missed. And there's a traveling violation call against the Hearts. The Hearts, in that series of shots, were 0 for 4. Now we got a whole new set of Ansonia players coming into the ball game. Some of these we haven't seen. Well, let's see. Jeff Capola has come into the ball game, and Tim Ahern is in there also for Ansonia, and also John Hunt, the big boy. Sacred Heart with the ball, and Ansonia had the ball. Sacred Heart stole it, and then the Hearts threw it away. 12-6 the score so far. It's been all Ansonia with 2:10 left to go in the first quarter. Taking the ball out of bounds to the far side is Tim Ahern. He passes in to Sean Benson. Benson to Edmonds. Edmonds with the ball in the forecourt outside the foul circle. Looking around. Bounce passes off to Benson. Now it comes to Hunt. Hunt to Ahern. Shoots it up around. Hooping out. Rebound picked up by Sacred Hearts. Anthony Perry goes all the way in. Lays it up and good. 12-8 the score. And Anthony Perry has 4 points in the ball game now. Hearts trailing by 4. Down over the middle comes Capola with the ball for the Chargers. Looks around. Pass over the far side to Ahern. Ahern with the ball. Down the middle, all the way in. Shoots it up. No good. There's a foul call. Foul is called against Ozzie Majel. Tim Ahern will go to the free throw line to take a pair. Foul in the act of shooting. Ahern 6'3". Patulik 6'3". Coppola 6 feet for Ansonia. Sean Benson 6'1". At the free throw line, Tim Ahern gets set, shoots up the first of his two, and goes cleanly through. 13-8 the score. Ansonia by 5. Ansonia's been in the lead right from the start. 1:29 left to go in the first quarter here at the Kennedy Gym. Second shot is good again. 14-8. Ansonia by 6. And the Hearts get on the move. Over the middle of the forecourt they come with Anthony Perry. Bring the ball down. Pass off to Craig Wood deep out in the midcourt. Over this side it comes to Perry. To Wood outside the foul circle, over the far side to Calvin Glenn. Cross-court pass over this side to Perry. Perry closely got it. Passes back out to Craig Wood. Wood with the ball to Calvin Glenn. Goes in with a 10-foot jumper. No good, but there's a foul. Foul is called against John Hunt, I believe. Hunt's first. However, that's the third team foul. Calvin Glenn will go to the free throw line to take a pair. He's fouled in the act of shooting. On Tuesday night, WATI Sports Crew will be at the Wilby Gym to bring you the Kennedy Wilby Intercity and Valley League game. Shot in the foul line is no good by Calvin Glenn. Hearts are 0 for 4 from the free throw line, and they haven't done that well on the outside shooting either. This has been a tough first quarter for the Hearts so far. Now Glenn makes the second shot, and that's 1 for 5 from the free throw line for the Hearts. In the forecourt with the ball, Ansonia's Rich Edmonds brings it down into the forecourt. Pass off to Benson. Benson to Hunt. Hunt's pass goes out of bounds. Intended underneath for Tim Ahern. And over Ahern's head. Hearts have the ball, trailing by 5 now, 14-9, with 48 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Bounce pass over the side to Craig Wood. Wood closely got it. Can't get up a shot. There's a pass stolen by Coppola. Coppola drives all the way and shoots it up. Shot is partially blocked. Loose ball rolling underneath, and the jump ball called. They'll jump it at the Ansonia free throw line. It's going to be Rich Edmonds jumping against Craig Wood. The tap is picked up by Sacred Heart. Long pass down court goes to Calvin Glenn. The ball is deflected out of bounds by Ansonia. Officials for tonight's ball game, John Aquilari and Porky Vieira. Sacred Heart's ball, pass into Major, over the Wood, over the side of Calvin Glenn, in the corner to Perry, set, shoots it up, around, hooping out, no good. A rebound is up and good by Calvin Glenn. Well, the Hearts battle back to within 3, 14-11 the score, and 7 points for Calvin Glenn thus far in the first quarter to lead the Hearts. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Coppola in the forecourt, passes off. A hook shot is up and goes good by Ansonia's Hunt. Long shot from 3/4 the length of the court, misses. At the end of the first quarter, Ansonia leads 16-11 right now. Time for a message from one of our sponsors.
The first period in our last ball game, it's really quite a difference. Second quarter started, here's A.V.
Okay, the tap picked up by the Hearts, shot in the outside, is missed by Anthony Perry. And Ansonia comes down court with the ball. Patulik in the forecourt, closely got it, can't have a shot, passes off to Coppola, throws up a jump shot, around hoop, in and out, and the rebound is fought for, and a jump ball called. Well, Ansonia having some problems with a lot of English, and that ball spinning out. That shot by Coppola dipped right into the hoop and then popped right back out as though an invisible hand underneath had pushed it back out again. The tap is picked up by Ansonia. Coppola to Lawler, shoots it up, misses. Rebound is picked up by Lawler. Passes off to Hunt. He shoots it up, misses. Rebound picked up by Lawler, and a jump ball call. Lawler was tied up by Henry Brown, has come back into the ball game for Sacred Heart. And jump at the Ansonia free throw line. The tap over the far side, picked up by Craig Wood. Wood to Anthony Perry, goes driving in, banks it up, no good. The rebound is picked up by Ansonia. Perry is really having trouble finding the range for it. Has he got a point yet on him? Just 4 points. Pass down court, stolen by Perry, goes in, lays it up. No, got into the foul call. Perry was fouled by Glenn Antrim, I believe, on the play. And as Antrim second and the team fourth, so on the next foul committed by Ansonia, Sacred Heart will take the 1-1, but Perry right now at the free throw line will take a pair. Perry's shot is missed. That's 1 for 6 from the free throw line for Sacred Heart tonight. And right now I can see Eddie Generali's dark hair getting grayer. Second shot is good. It's a 16-12 ball game. Very important game for Sacred Heart if they hope to get back at the top of the heap in Valley League race. In the fourth quarter, Ansonia very quickly moving the ball around over the side for Tulik has it. Closely got it, flips cross court over the far side to Antrim. He shoots it up and in. Pretty shot from 20 feet out by Glenn Antrim, makes it an 18-12 ball game. Ansonia continues to maintain that 6-point edge. In the fourth court, the Hearts. Craig Wood with the ball. Closely got it, can't get off a shot, pass off to Henry Brown. Brown with it, outside the foul circle to Anthony Perry, back over this side of Craig Wood. He sets, shoots up a high archer, no good. Rebound by Henry Brown. He banks it up, no good. Rebound by Henry Brown. He shoots up and he's fouled. Amazing number of shots the Hearts have taken. Alley, they took left 5. They made 5 out of how many?
22.
5 out of 22 in the first quarter. And they're 0 for 6 here in the second quarter. Sean Benson comes back into the ballgame for Ansonia, and John Hunt comes out. Hunt was a real big lad, 6'5", and only a junior. Very husky boy. Coming out of the ballgame, Capola. Also coming out, Antrim. Stanley is back in. Lawler is back in. At the free throw line, Henry Brown shooting it up and cleanly through. 18-13, Ansonia by 5. 6:28 left to go in the first half here at the Kennedy Gym. All of the action over WATI. Second shot is good again. Ozzie Major comes back into the ball game, and Henry Brown comes out. Brown, of course, picked up 2 quick personal fouls, and Coach Eddie Generali doesn't want to take a chance on Henry picking up that 3rd personal right away here in the second quarter. Pass deflected underneath, picked up by Dave Franks to Anthony Perry. Hart's got a 3-on-1. Perry to Calvin Glenn, lays it up and good. 18-16. That's the closest the Hearts have been to Ansonia in quite a while. 9 points for Calvin Glenn in tonight's game. The fourth court with the ball. Sean Benson bounce passes off to Tom Patulik. Down the middle, shoots it up, and that's the whistle before Patulik took the shot. Patulik was, the officials say Patulik was hit before he took the shot, so the basket will not count. However, Ansonia gets the ball out of bounds behind their own hoop. The pass goes into the corner at the far side. Now to Sean Benson. He shoots it up and no good. Follow-up shot, no good. Rebound picked up by Dave Franks. Franks to Greg Wood. Wood driving in the pocket. Has the ball stolen from him by Ansonia's Rich Edmonds. Shot down court is up and good as Edmonds passed off to Patulik. Ansonia leads by 4 again. Ansonia is really running and using the fast break to good advantage in the fourth court. Glenn Antrim with the ball. Outside the foul circle of Perry. He sets, shoots up a long one. No good. Rebound. Picked up by Ansonia. Lead pass down court to Edmonds. He goes in. Passes off to Stanley and lays it up and in. 22-16 the score. Ansonia leading by 6 again. Hearts with the ball. Down court they come. And they call for a timeout. Good timeout. Here is Bob Quigley with a message from our sponsor.
Just don't look that sharp either.
Okay, 6 out of 30 from the floor for Sacred Heart. And you can't win ball games on that shooting percentage. In the forecourt with the ball, Sacred Heart, nobody around. Craig Wood closely got it. Bounce passes, and the pass went nowhere except into the hands of an Ansonia player. Pass down court, picked up by Patulik, lays it up and in. And Patulik made that shot on the fly. 9 points for Tom Patulik, playing one of the better ball games that we've seen Patulik play thus far this season. Pass over the far side to Antrim, Majel underneath to Franks. Turn, shoots it up, no good. Follow-up shot, no good. Rebound picked up by Ansonia. And there's a foul call in the backcourt against Craig Wood. Ansonia leading by its biggest margin of the ball game, 8 points, 24-16. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the first half of this ball game. At the free throw line, Rich Edmonds is going to take a 1-and-1. Shot is up and off the side. Rebound picked up by Ozzie Majel for the Hearts. Majel passes off to O'Toole, who's come into the ball game for Sacred Heart. O'Toole back to Perry, over the side to O'Toole. O'Toole closely got it to Ozzie Majel. He turns, shoots it up. Shot is partially blocked. Loose ball picked up by Ansonia. Ansonia is just giving Sacred Heart one shot at the hoop. That's it. shot in the outside is good by Ansonia's John Lawler. And the Chargers now have a 10-point lead, 26-16. The Hearts don't know what has hit them. Calvin Glenn, long shot in the outside, missed. Rebound by O'Toole is up and missed. Rebound by Calvin Glenn is fouled. Calvin Glenn was fouled as he tried to get that rebound in. Foul is committed by John Lawler, Ansonia co-captain. Calvin Glenn will go to the free throw line to take a pair. Henry Brown coming back into the ball game for Sacred Heart. Dave Franks comes out. Ansonia leading 26-16. Shot in the foul line is good by Calvin Glenn. The Chargers will play Holy Cross down at Ansonia next Tuesday. And they're really getting geared up for that ball game, I should imagine. Ansonia's ball, second shot is missed. Pass down court. Shot is missed. Rebound picked up by Sacred Heart. Anthony Perry gets the ball quickly in the forecourt. Closely guarded by Rick Edmonds. Pass off to Chris O'Toole. O'Toole being double teamed. Bounce pass off to Henry Brown. Henry Brown to Glenn. Over the rim. He stuffs the ball. And that cuts the Ansonia lead down to 7 again. 26-19. 12 points for Calvin Glenn. 3:29 left to go on the first half. Earl Stanley with the ball. Pivoting his way down into close shooting range. Passes off to Lawler. Lawler with a 20-foot push shot from the side. Drops it cleanly through. Ansonia is hot. 28-19 the score. Ansonia leading by a 9-point margin. In the forecourt with the ball. Perry shoots it up. Misses. Rebound picked up by Ozzie Majel. Goes in underneath. Pass off. He got in too far underneath. Ansonia gets the ball and throws it down court and away. Ahern comes into the ball game. Lawler comes out for Ansonia for Sacred Heart. Chris Monroe comes into the ball game, and Ozzie Majel comes out. Dave Franks has come into the ball game again for all the Hearts. So the Hearts with the ball, trying to see if they can cut into this Ansonia lead. A pass into O'Toole, shoots up on the far side, misses the rebound, fought for, picked up by Ahern. Ahern to Stanley. Stanley driving all the way down the middle, lays it up and good. Stanley running like an express train right down the middle, and nobody dared to get in his way. It isn't worth a broken rib to keep getting 2 points in the forecourt with the ball. Sacred Heart's Chris Monroe to Anthony Perry, shoots it up, misses. Anthony Perry way off on his outside shooting tonight. Ansonia's ball, pass down court to Stanley, driving the baseline, shoots it up and good again. Earl Stanley looking the best he's looked in several games here, and Ansonia has 13-point lead here with time being called.
20, that's about 18 or 17% shooting. That's incredibly bad.
Well, I guess I know what I was talking about when I said they looked cold before the ball game even got underway here. In the forecourt, Chris Monroe to Anthony Perry out in midcourt. Over the far side, it goes to Calvin Glenn. Underneath to Dave Franks, and Franks' twisting jumper goes through. 32-21. Hearts in a full court press, and the ball rolling loose is knocked out of bounds and awarded to Sacred Heart. The Hearts have gone into a full court press now to see if they can do something about stopping the Chargers' charge here in the first half. 32-21. Ansonia leading by a comfortable 11-point margin with 1:35 left to go in the first half. With the ball, Chris Monroe closely guarded, passes off to Perry. Cross court it goes to Glenn. Glenn with the ball at the foul line. Shoots it up and cleanly through on the fly. Nice move by Calvin Glenn, who now has 14 points. Coppola back in the ball game for Ansonia. The pass down court by Coppola is stolen by Henry Brown, restolen by Ansonia, and now there's a foul call. Foul is called against Ansonia, Sacred Heart's Calvin Glenn. That's his first, I believe. Going to the free throw line, Tom Patulik to take a 1-and-1. 32-23, that's the score. Ansonia leading by 9. Rich Edmonds comes out of the ball game for Ansonia. Ansonia now decides they want to take a timeout. We'll take timeout. So this message,
if they can just keep that pressure on, Sacred Heart might crack. The Hearts know they're off. They're kind of holding their heads there because they know they're having troubles, and Ansonia's taking advantage of it.
Okay, at the free throw line, Tom Patulik 6'3" junior is going to take one. Shot is up and good for Patulik. And Ansonia again leads by 10, 33-23. And Patulik has hit for 10 points in the ball game tonight. Already here in the first half, he's having one of his much better ball games of the season. Second shot is good by Patulik. Ansonia by 11. Hartz with the ball. Anthony Perry down over the middle of the forecourt. Passes over this side to Calvin Glenn. Glenn with the ball closely guarded. Back out to Perry outside the foul circle. Perry closely guarded by Coppola. Over this side to Glenn. Glenn's pass is stolen by Coppola. Coppola driving all the way down court. Passes off to Earl passes off to Sean Benson. And there's a traveling violation called against Ansonia. 50 seconds left to go in the first half. 34-23, that's the score. Ansonia leading by 11. Pass to Calvin Glenn. And it's called on a traveling violation. And the ball goes right back to Ansonia, and just about everything in the book. There's 10 turnovers for Sacred Heart already here in the first half. Ansonia has the ball. The ball is taken out of bounds by Ansonia. The ball went out of bounds. Ahern had the ball out of bounds and passed it in from out of bounds. I don't know how that could have happened. There was no whistle on the part of the officials, and Ansonia put the ball into play. They got it in the forecourt. And right now, Ansonia is going to take and run that clock right down to the last couple of seconds while they take the last shot. Over this side, now Antrim takes and shoots it up, misses. The rebound picked up by Sacred Heart. Lead pass down court goes to Anthony Perry. All the way in, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Henry Brown is up, and no good. Rebound by Brown up, no good. Unbelievable shot. Unbelievable shooting. The Hart. Anthony Perry had himself an easy layup. He missed the easy layup. Henry Brown had two shots in front of the hoop and could not put the ball in the basket. Unbelievable series of missed shots that the Sacred Heart team has had, and of course Ansonia has capitalized on it, and the Chargers are leading by a very comfortable looking at this point of the game, 11 points.
And from this time, stand for a moment for the silent prayer for Senator John Coleman and William Wall. Professional life to shine upon. May their souls, the souls of all the faithfully departed, the mercy of God, rest in peace. There are many outstanding graduates of Sacred Heart High School. Certainly we must rank among the most outstanding Lieutenant Sullivan and Billy Wall. Two people who gave so much for others and indeed have made this a better world by their lives. Tonight I'd like to call on Mrs. Sullivan, Lieutenant John Sullivan, to receive the plaque of him, and Jimmy Walsh will receive it for his father. Please come forward. Taking the next presentation is member of our Hall of Fame, longtime basketball coach at Sacred Heart, Eddie Conn.
Ladies and gentlemen, basketball legislature here this evening presents these plaques to some of our former ball players. The stand of roll, please come to order. Thanks very much to the Sacred Heart people. Sacred Heart did a great deal with me, and it's always been close to my heart. It's a great pleasure at this time to give an award to player playing with the Sacred Heart team I played with. Of course, he was a couple of years younger, but he was better. That's why he's getting this award. It's a great pleasure to make a presentation to Joe Gibbs.
Thank you all for your attention and your ability to work tonight. I'd like to thank Mr. Bennett back to Sacred Heart after the game for reception.
Is picked up by Sacred Heart, but Henry Brown picked up his own tap, and you can't do that. That's illegal. And it's an automatic turnover for the Hearts to Ansonia. So the Chargers will put the ball into play, start off things here in the third quarter. The forecourt, Benson. Over this side, it comes to Stanley. In the corner on the near side to Lawler. Set, shoots it up, misses. Rebound up and missed. Rebound up and missed by Ansonia. Rebound picked up by Henry Brown. And he falls down on the floor with the ball. And that becomes turnover number 2 for Sacred Heart before this ball game has gone 20 seconds into the third quarter. Ansonia gets the ball out of bounds from behind their own hoop. In the forecourt, the pass over the far side to Lawler. Lawler to Stanley, goes deep out in the midcourt now. Looks around, flips over the far side to Antrim, back over the side to Stanley. Stanley holding the ball. Passes off, gets a pass in return, passes over this side in the corner to Lawler. Ansonia playing a very deliberate type ball game. Now, and Stanley goes down the middle, shoots it up, misses a rebound, picked up by Sacred Heart. Pass to Craig Wood, gets it down over the middle of the forecourt. Wood closely got it by Stanley. Pass over the far side to Sacred Heart's Anthony Perry. Now to Calvin Glenn. Glenn passes off to Perry in the corner. He set, shoots up a long one, no good. Rebound in the front of the hoop is up and good by Calvin Glenn. So the Hearts score first blood here in the third quarter. Stanley with the long, gets a pass down court into the forecourt. Closely got it by Craigwood. Passes to Antrim. Back to Stanley. Outside the foul circle. Over the far side it goes to Antrim. In the corner at the far side of Benson. Now to Antrim at the far side. Ansonia spreading out a little bit. Moving that ball around. There's a long shot on the outside by Antrim. Good. 36 to 25. That's the score. Ansonia maintains that 11-point post. Almost 2 minutes have gone by here in the third quarter. And the Hearts have not cut into that. Ansonia lays a pass. Stolen by Benson. Benson driving all the way in. Lays it up and good. Sean Benson anticipating the Sacred Heart pass. And he did it very, very well. Stole the ball and went all the way down court. And now Ansonia has upped its lead to 13 points. In the forecourt with the ball. Hearts. Calvin Glenn shoots up to the outside of the foul circle. No good. The follow-up shot is good by Henry Brown. And that ball almost looked like it didn't want to go in. Petered on the rim. So again, it's an 11-point lead. Hearts now going into a three-quarter court press. Pass over the side. Comes in the forecourt to Patulik. Patulik to Benson. Benson to Lawler. Shoots it up. Misses. Rebound. Picked up by Henry Brown. Henry Brown playing out there with 2 personal fouls on him. In the forecourt, Anthony Perry shoots it up, misses, a rebound, fought for, and there's foul is going to be called against Henry Brown. That is his third. And the first team foul of the second half. Not a shooting foul. Ozzie Majo coming into the ballgame. Henry Brown comes out for the Hearts. 38-27 the score. Ansonia leading by 11. The pass in is stolen by Anthony Perry. Goes up there with a one-hander, but he is fouled. Anthony Perry anticipating an Ansonia pass. And not a shooting foul. And Perry was fouled before he got his shot off. So it's Sacred Heart's ball. The pass in is off the fingertips of Calvin Glenn, and stolen by Earl Stanley. He goes in with a shot, misses. Rebound picked up by Craig Wood. In the forecourt, it goes to Calvin Glenn. Shoots it up on the fly, no good. Rebound picked up by the Hearts. Back to Glenn goes the ball. Shoots it up over the middle and good. 38-29. Ansonia leading by 9. 4:57 left to go in the third quarter. On the midcourt, Stanley almost loses the ball, passes off underneath to Patulik. He lays it up and misses. Rebound, up underneath, picked up by the Heart. Calvin Glenn with it, down over the middle in the forecourt, passes off to Ozzie Majel. On midcourt, it comes to Craig Wood over the side to Anthony Perry, shoots it up, switch. Anthony Perry finally finds the range from outside, and once Anthony Perry finds the range, watch out, he could do some damage on his outside shooting. In the forecourt, pass over the far side to Sean Benson. Ansonia leads by 7, 38-31. In the forecourt, the Chargers moving the ball around outside the perimeter of the foul circle, playing a very deliberate, very smart type of basketball game. Now Sean Benson shoots it up in the corner, misses, and there's a foul call against Lawler over the shoulder, and that's his third. Sacred Heart will put the ball into play. Oh, Calvin Glenn comes out of the ball game. Henry Brown comes back in for Sacred Heart. 4:05 left to go in the third quarter here at the Kennedy Gym. Willie Perry brings the ball down over the middle of the forecourt, passes over the far side to Wood. Wood closely got it by Anson. Looks around, pass off to Henry Brown in the corner. Back to Wood, now to Ozzie Majel. Down the middle he goes, and there's a foul call. Foul is called against Ansonia. Earl Stanley, that's his second. Not a shooting foul, but third team foul for Ansonia. Let's put the ball into play in the forecourt. Out of bounds. Now Ozzie Majel over this side. It comes to Anthony Perry, driving him with a 10-foot jumper. Short. Rebound is up and picked up by Ozzie Majel. He lays it up and in. The Hearts now have cut the Ansonia lead down to 5. In the backcourt. Pass over this side. Comes into the forecourt quickly to Tom Patulik. Back out it goes to Earl Stanley. Cross-court over the far side to Glenn Antrim. Back over this side to Stanley. In the corner on the near side to Lawler. Shoots up, misses. Rebound picked up by Ozzie Majel. The Hearts now have a chance to move back to within 3. In the forecourt with the ball. Perry with it. Over this side to Ozzie Majel. Majel closely got it. Passes back out to Anthony Perry outside the foul circle. Perry closely got it by Antrim. Pass off to Craig Wood at the far side. Wood in the corner to Dave Frank. Now over this side to Perry. Set, shoots it up. No good. The rebound underneath. Picked up by Earl Stanley. Long pass down court. And the ball is kicked out of bounds and awarded to Ansonia. Craig Wood down court quickly, trying to intercept the pass. Kicked it out of bounds. Henry Brown comes back out of the ball game. Calvin Glenn comes back in. 38 for Ansonia, 33 for Sacred Heart, 2:55 left to go. The pass in is knocked out of bounds by Craig Wood, trying to steal again. Now the pass comes into Lawler in the near side corner. Lawler pass off to Stanley. Stanley pass deflected and stolen by Dave Frank. Frank in the forecourt to Calvin Glenn. Lays it up. Good, and a reverse layup. And the Hearts are back. Now Calvin Glenn has 20 points in tonight's ball game, and the Hearts are back to within 3. Ball stolen out in the midcourt by Sacred Heart. Perry, a quick jump shot up. Good. The Hearts are right back in the thick of things of this ball game. What a comeback. Ansonia calls for a timeout. On Lawler's grandfather down Ansonia way, who couldn't come to the game tonight. Hi there, Grandpa Lawler. I hope you're enjoying a very close and very exciting ball game now. And Sacred Heart finally has become de-iced, Allie. In the forecourt comes Ansonia with Patulik. Close, they got it by Frank. Passing off to Antrim. Out in midcourt, it goes over the far side to Coppola, who's come into the ball game for the Chargers. Coppola deep on the midcourt to Patulik over the far side of Coppola. Ansonia shooting at the basket to our left here in the second half. On the midcourt, it goes to Antrim. Now to Coppola. Coppola at the side. Back to Antrim. Deep on the midcourt. Back over the far side, it goes to Coppola again. Coppola now pushes up a long one-hander. No good. Rebound underneath by Ahern. He makes the basket, and he was fouled on the play. Well, Timmy Ahern will go to the free throw line and see if he can make it a 3-point play. The basket will count. 40-37. Ansonia leads, and Ahern has a chance to give the Chargers a 4-point lead. And he doesn't. The shot is missed. The rebound picked up by Calvin Glenn. Hart's in the forecourt with the ball. Anthony Perry with it. Outside the foul circle. Pass off underneath to Calvin Glenn, and lays it up and misses, and there's a foul call against Ahern. Calvin Glenn had a golden opportunity there to make it a three-point play and tie this ball game up, but the ball just popped in and out of the hoop. That's happened all night long to both these teams. Glenn will go to the free throw line for a pair, however, so he still has a chance to cut into the Ansonia lead. First shot is up and good. Ansonia 40, Sacred Heart 38. Minute 35 left to go on the third quarter here at the Kennedy Gym over WATR. Second shot is missed. Rebound, batted over the near side corner, picked up by Coppola. Ansonia has the ball. Coppola brings it down himself into the forecourt. Closely got it by Craig Wood. Outside the foul circle. Passes off to Patulik. Now over the far side, it goes into the corner to Benson. Back out to Antrim. Minute 19 left to go. Now the Coppola set, shoots it up. No good. Rebound picked up by Anthony Perry. For the Hearts. So the Hearts have a chance to tie it up now. With a minute 9 left to go in the third quarter. In the forecourt come the Hearts. Pass over the side of Calvin Glenn. Bounce pass to Craig Wood. All over the far side in the corner of Anthony Perry. Back out it comes to Wood. Over the side to Glenn. Glenn a quick jumper up and around and good. Off the side. Rebound fought for, and there'll be a jump ball. That ball just twirled around the hoop. Looked like it was dropping through. Popped right back out again. And that happened to Ansonia several times in the first half, and it's happened to the Hearts now twice here in this second half. The jump ball that's picked up by the Hearts. Perry has his shot partially blocked. Follow-up shot is short, and there's a foul call. Foul is against Ahern. That is his second. 1-1 will be in effect now for Sacred Heart throughout the remainder of the ball game. At the free throw line, Calvin Glenn is going to take a pair. He's fouled in the act of shooting. First shot is up and off the side by Glenn. Glenn with his second try. This one is good. 40-39. Ansonia by 1. And the Hearts go into a full court press to the back court. Ahern passes off to Coppola, getting into the forecourt quickly, goes into the corner, comes back out again. Looks around, passes cross-court over the far side to Antrim. In the corner now to Sean Benson, driving the baseline, shoots it up. No good, the rebound. Picked up by Ahern, shoots it up, no good. And now there's a foul is called against Craig Wood. Not a shooting foul. That is Wood's second personal, the third team foul for Sacred Heart. Ansonia puts the ball into play in front of the hoop. Patulik shoots it up and misses. Now there's a foul call. And let's see who against whom this foul is called. Foul is called against Ozzie Majo. That is Ozzie Majo's third personal foul, the fourth team foul. However, at the free throw line, Tom Patulik is going to take a pair. Patulik has done quite well from the free throw line tonight. He's made 3 for 3. First shot by Patulik is cleanly through. And the big junior center for Ansonia is just about perfect from the free throw line thus far. He's made 4 for 4. 26 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ansonia leads by 2. Patulik's second shot is good. 5 for 5 by Patulik. And he gives the Chargers a 3-point lead again. 42-39. Pass in the forecourt to Craig Wood. Wood being double teamed. Pass off to Anthony Perry. 14 seconds left. 12 seconds left. 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ansonia leading by 3. Over the side it comes to Calvin Glenn, goes into the corner, comes out of the corner, turns, shoots it up on the fly. No good. Rebound by Calvin Glenn, shoots it up, and good at the buzzer. The ball popped around on the hoop, went from one side to the other. That ball has done some mighty strange things on that hoop all night long. It's unbelievable. However, this is anybody's ball game going into the fourth and final quarter. Ansonia leads by a point, 42-41. The Hearts came back very well in that third quarter and made it anybody's game now.
Indeed. Now the Hearts have the momentum on their side, too, which is very important at this point.
Okay, the tap out in midcourt is picked up by Ansonia. Ball is knocked out of one Ansonia player's hands and into the hands of Coppola. So Ansonia still maintains control. Sacred Heart is pressing, playing very tight 2-1-2 zone defense. Coppola with the ball to Antrim up the near side. In the corner comes to Ahern, shoots it up, misses, rebound. Foot picked up by the Hearts, rolling loose to the floor, picked up by Brown, and Brown is fouled by Ahern, I believe. Oh, foul was committed by Hunt. John Hunt, who's just come into the ball game, committed the foul. And the Hearts now will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 in the personage of Henry Brown. The first shot, of course, is the important one. If Henry makes that one, he can tie the ball game up, and then he has a chance to put the Hearts ahead for the first time. Shot is up and good, and it's a brand new ball game. Brown will get his bonus try now. He sets, shoots it up, in and out, a rebound underneath, rolling loose and picked up by Hunt. Hunt for Ansonia with the ball, passes off to Antrim. Antrim, a quick pass on the forecourt to Coppola. Coppola closely got it by Wood on the near side. Passes out in the midcourt to Patulik. Patulik in the corner, the far side to Hunt. Hunt in the corner, back out to Antrim. Cross court over this side, it comes to Coppola. Coppola holding the ball high over his head, looking around. Now starts his dribble. And calls for somebody to come out, pick up the ball, passes off to Patulik. Ansonia playing very deliberate basketball. A pass off to Antrim. Set, shoots it up. No good. A rebound. Picked up by Sacred Heart. Hart's got a 4-on-1 going down court. Perry all the way in, lays it up and good. He was fouled on the play. And the Hearts, for the first time in the ball game tonight, have gone ahead. Foul is committed by Glenn Antrim, co-captain of the Chargers. Anthony Perry will go to the free throw line to see if he can make it a three-point play. Perry gets set, shoots it up, around hoop and off the side, rebound picked up by Patulik. Hearts lead, 44-42, 6:45 left to go in the ball game. In the forecourt of the ball, Coppola. Outside the foul circle on the near side, directly in front of our WATR broadcast booth. Now Coppola shoots it up, and switch. Nice shot by Coppola, ties it up at 44. Hearts on the move. Down over the middle goes Anthony Perry with the ball in the forecourt. Pass off to Craig Wood in the corner. Wood with the ball outside the foul circle. Over the far side corner goes to Henry Brown. Back out to Wood. Wood with it, in close to Dave Franks, and Franks is fouled. Foul committed by Tom Patulik. That is Patulik's first. At the free throw line, Dave Franks is going to take a 1-and-1. Hearts have not done that well from the free throw line tonight. Very spotty foul shooting by Sacred Heart. First shot is up and good, so he'll get a bonus try. Hearts have made 9 out of what? 9 out of 20 from the free throw line. That's not quite 50%, which is not good foul shooting. 45 for the Hearts, 44 for Ansonia. Second shot is around and goes good. So the Hearts convert a couple, go ahead by 2, and the Hearts have gone into a full court press. Pass over the side in the forecourt to Patulik. Patulik on the near side, pass off to Coppola. Coppola, closely got it by Wood, dribbling around outside the foul circle, a bounce pass cross court, goes to Steve Shortell. He shoots it up from the outside, misses the rebound, picked up by Anthony Perry, driving quickly in the forecourt all the way in, lays it up there, good. That ball teetered on the front rim of the hoop and then fell forward. Pass in, stolen by Calvin Glenn. He shoots it up, good. And all of a sudden, the Hearts have gone ahead by 6. Hearts full court press is paying off. Pass and a foul called against Ansonia. And let's see who committed that foul. Foul is committed by Tim Ahern. Coming back into the ball game for Ansonia, John Lawler. Coming out is Shortell. Also coming out is Ahern. Coming back in. Coming out also is Coppola. Coming back in for Ansonia is Earl Stanley. And let's see. Antrim, Lawler, at the free throw line. Shot is up and missed by Sacred Heart. Rebound picked up by Patulik. Patulik passes off. Into the forecourt, it goes to Antrim. Antrim outside the foul circle to Stanley. Over the far side to Antrim. Set, shoots it up. Swish. 50-46. Ansonia paddles right back to within 4. Hearts leading 50-46 with 5:15 left to go in the ball game. In the forecourt corner of the far side, Henry Brown closely got it. Looks around. Passes off. The pass deflected out of bounds by Ansonia. Ozzie Major comes back into the ball game. Dave Franks comes out for the Hearts. Hearts will have the ball out of bounds at the far side in the forecourt. Anthony Perry takes it out. Passes in to Henry Brown. Brown to Wood. Wood deep on the midcourt. Cross-court pass over the side to Calvin Glenn. Bounce pass cross-court over the far side. In the corner it goes to Wood. Wood comes out of the corner. Now pivoting around. Passes out to Calvin Glenn. Over this side it comes to Perry. Set, shoots it up. Good! A 25-footer from way out by Anthony Perry, who's finally found the range and now has 15 points. The Hearts have a 6-point lead again. 52-46, 4:38 left to go in the ball game. Earl Stanley with the ball in the forecourt. Pass over the far side to John Hunt in the corner. Now to Glenn Antrim at the far side. Ball is stolen by Anthony Perry. Lead pass down court to Craig Wood. All the way in. Lays it up. He is fouled by Earl Stanley. And I'll tell you, folks, when Earl Stanley fouls you, he makes no bones about it. He really hit Craig. Craig is all right. He's a pretty rugged little fella. Craig Wood will go to the free throw line for a pair. Shot is up and off the side. No good. That's a 9 for 22 from the free throw line. Their foul shooting has left a lot to be desired. And of course, I have a hunch that Coach Eddie Generali will have a special foul shooting session sometime before the next ball game. Shot is up and good this time. Hearts lead 53-46. 4:20 left to go in the game. Down over the middle, Earl Stanley with the ball. Flips over the far side. Antrim set, shoots up a long one. No good. Rebound underneath is knocked out of bounds and awarded to Ansonia. Earl Stanley takes the ball out underneath the Ansonia basket. Passes in, gets a pass back. Passes out to Antrim. Over the far side, it goes to Sean Benson back in the ball game. Now to Antrim. His shot is up and knocked out of bounds. And touch pass by Ansonia. Let's take the Hearts ball. Both coaches, Tom McWeeny for Ansonia and Eddie Generali for Sacred Heart, getting very excited. Ball passed in, knocked out of bounds by Stanley again. Ansonia in a full court press. Try to see if they can make a couple of key steals there. Turn the side of this ball. Pass, long pass down court to Henry Brown. Goes in, banks it up and good. Hearts now have a 9-point lead, 55-46. Now the fortunes of war have changed in this ball game. Down over the middle of the forecourt, Stanley with the ball. Outside the foul circle, over the far side to Antrim. Back to Stanley. Over the far side to Antrim again. Antrim with it, holding it now in the corner to Sean Benson, drawing the baseline. Shoots it up, shot is blocked, and knocked into the hand of Craig Wood, and there's a foul called against Antrim for blocking Craig Wood, and Wood will go to the free throw line for 1-and-1. 3:34 left to go in the game. That's still a lot of time. This Ansonia team has got scoring capability. 55-46, however, the Hearts have got a 9-point lead, and Craig Wood has a chance to up it to 10, and he does. 56-46. The Hearts in the second half have really caught fire. Trailed by 11 at halftime. They now lead by 10 and have a chance of going ahead by 11 there. Craig Wood converts from the free throw line, and he doesn't. Second shot is missed. Ball pulled down by Patulik. Patulik in the forecourt to Lawler. Over the far side, it goes to number 10, Edmonds. Rich Edmonds back in the ball game for Ansonia. Lead pass down court to Henry Brown. Lays it up and in. The Hearts fast breaking. Get the basket back very quickly. Lead by 10 again, 58-48. Lawler, a long shot on the outside, missed. Rebound underneath by Benson is up and missed. And the rebound is up and blocked. And finally, rolling loose, and there's a foul call. Tom McWeeny really goes into a tantrum out there, hollering at his ball players to do this and do that. What McWeeny is telling his players to do is to get down court to make sure the Hearts don't get that long court pass for the easy layup, which Henry Brown just made. Well, time is called by Ansonia. What do you think?
Well, things look very good for the Hearts right now. They certainly picked up the momentum, and these kids are juiced out there, really juiced. And Ansonia knows they're going to be hard pressed to come back against the Hearts.
All right, from the foul line, the shot is missed by Edmonds, and the rebound is picked up by Henry Brown. Passes off to Craig Wood. In the forecourt, it comes to Brown over the near side. In the corner comes to Glenn. Glenn pass to Brown. Brown underneath, lays it up and misses. Gets his own rebound in front of the hoop. Shoots it up short. And another follow-up shot is good by Calvin Glenn. Calvin Glenn with 28 points. And he had a 28-point ball game the other night here against Eli Whitney. Long shot from the outside, missed by Ansonia. Rebound picked up by Glenn, and he passed off to Craig Wood, and Wood was fouled by Earl Stanley. What a turnaround in this ball game. Sacred Heart, in the first half, it wouldn't give them a snowball's chance in August of pulling that ball game out, not the way Ansonia was playing and the way the Hearts were missing. But suddenly in the second half, the Hearts caught fire and now are leading by a 12-point margin. Shot the foul line is missed, and there's a foul call against Henry Brown, battling for the rebound. Brown picks up his fourth personal. Isaac Major comes into the ball game, replacing Henry Brown.
Well, Hearts are 12 of 27 from the foul line. That's a pathetic night from the foul line, and they're lucky to be ahead, A.B.
Well, they must be doing something right out there now, because they did overcome that 11-point halftime Ansonia lead, and they're leading now by 12. However, at the free throw line, Patulik shoots it up and good. Patulik has been absolutely perfect from the free throw line, making 6 for 6 for Ansonia. Patulik will get another now. This will be his bonus try. Hearts lead 60 to 49. Patulik has a chance to cut the lead down to 10, and he does. 60 to 50. Ansonia in a full court press. Hearts with the ball in the backcourt. Wood with it, still in the backcourt. Passes off to Perry. In the forecourt, it comes to Calvin Glenn. Calvin Glenn, closely got it. Cross-court pass to Ozzie Majel. Majel has the ball knocked out of his hands, rolling those. Picked up by Patulik. In the forecourt, it comes to Earl Stanley. And let's see what the call is. A traveling violation call against Stanley. Henry Brown coming back into the ball game. Ozzie Majel comes out for the Hearts. Still 2 minutes, 6 seconds left to go in the ball game. It's a 60-50 ball game. Hearts leading by 10. And the Hearts have the ball out of bounds in the backcourt. The pass comes into Anthony Perry. Double team. Passes off to Calvin Glenn. In the forecourt, it goes to Henry Brown. Brown in front of the hoop. Lays it up and good. Right over the top. Banked it off the backboard. And it's a 62-50 ball game. And right now, Ansonia's got a man-sized job on its hands to see if they can get back into close contention in this ball game. Down over the middle of the forecourt comes Earl Stanley. Passes off to Ahern. Ahern over this side to Lawler. Lawler to Stanley. Stanley down the middle, shoots it up and misses, but there's a foul. Foul against Dave Frank. Foul is committed before the shot. Earl Stanley will take a 1 and a bonus if he makes it. 1:41 left to go in the ball game. 62-50, that's the score. Hearts by 12. Stanley has a chance to cut it down 1, possibly 2. He cuts it down 1 as the first shot is cleanly through. Next broadcast of high school basketball next Tuesday night. WATS Sports Crew will be at the Wilby Gym to bring you the intercity game between Kennedy and Wilby. Second shot by Stanley off the side. No good. The rebound is knocked out of bounds by Ansonia. Hearts ball out of bounds in the backcourt. And boy, do we have some exciting big ball games coming up in the very near future. We'll tell you about that as time goes on. In the forecourt come the Hearts. Calvin Glenn closely guarded. Pass off to Craig Wood. Into Glenn in the corner. Glenn holding it. Pass off to Brown underneath. Lays it up and in. Henry Brown shook himself loose and was all alone underneath. The Hearts lead by 13 with a minute 24 left to go. Sean Benson's shot missed. Follow-up shot is around off the side. Rebound by Calvin Glenn. Glenn to Craig Wood in the forecourt to Henry Brown. Underneath. Lays it up and in. The Hearts are really feeding Henry Brown, and Brown now has 15 points in the ball game, and the Hearts have a 15-point lead. Shot on the outside is missed by Ansonia, and there's a foul call. Henry Brown commits his 5th personal foul. He's out of the ball game, but he did his job while he was in there. Coach Eddie Generali goes over and pats him on the back, says, "Well done, Henry." And now his teammates come over one by one to the sideline, and they all give him a high five. Hearts are pretty happy at pulling this ball game out. They came up against an Ansonia team that was really playing great ball in the first half. And the Hearts, on the other hand, are not doing that well. But with a complete turnabout, the Hearts have come back to overcome an 11-point halftime lead by Ansonia and are now on their way to a first-place tie in the Naugatuck Valley League with Holy Cross. At the free throw line, the first shot is missed by Ansonia's Tim Ahern. Second shot is again missed. The rebound picked up by Dave Franks. Franks to Anthony Perry driving in, passes off to Calvin Glenn. He banks it up and in. Calvin Glenn with 30 points. What a night he's had. In the forecourt, Waller's shot is up and good on the fly. But too little, too late for Ansonia because the Hearts have got this ball game pretty well wrapped up. Long pass to the forecourt to Calvin Glenn. He throws up a 10-foot jumper. No good. Rebound up. No good. And there's a foul call against Ozzie Majel, I believe. No, the foul is against Tim Ahern. 35 seconds left to go in the game. No doubt about the outcome now. Just the final score. The Hearts, who had scored only 23 points in the first half, have come up with 45 points in the second half. Amazing comeback by Sacred Heart. At the free throw line, Ozzie Majel going to take a 1-and-1. The first shot is good. 46 points in the second half. Majel will get a bonus try. Second shot is missed. The rebound pulled down by Antonia's Lawler. Gets it in the forecourt on the near side of Stanley. Stanley goes driving in, and there's a foul call against Ozzie Majel, I believe. Earl Stanley will go to the free throw line for Ansonia with 27 seconds left to play. From here on in, it's still the academic because the Hearts, well, I believe the Hearts with this win tonight will have qualified for a state tournament berth, Allie. Shot in the foul line by Earl Stanley is good. Now, Calvin Glenn coming out of the ball game gets a nice hand from the Sacred Heart fans here. Calvin Glenn has 30 points. A fine evening for the youngster. Second shot by Stanley is missed. Follow-up shot is missed, and another foul call against Sacred Heart. Coming out of the ball game for Sacred Heart, Ozzie Majel. Also coming out, Anthony Perry. Chris O'Toole in the ball game. Chris Monroe also in the ball game for Sacred Heart. At the free throw line for Ansonia is John Lawler, Ansonia co-captain. Has a chance to make the score just a little bit more respectable. He's going to take two. First shot is up and good. Ansonia has had a fairly good night from the free throw line tonight. Second shot is short. Missed the basket and the backboard altogether. It's going to be an automatic out of bounds for the Hearts. Pass over the far side, a foul committed by Sean Benson. as he bumped into Chris O'Toole, who was picking the pass. O'Toole will go to the free throw line for 1-1. 69-55, Sacred Heart leading by 14, just 23 seconds left to go in the ball game. O'Toole's shot is up and good. He'll get another. Chris O'Toole, by the way, is only a sophomore. Second shot by O'Toole is good again. 71 points on that scoreboard for the Heart. And they made the majority of those 71 points in the second half. Sally will tell you all about it upon the conclusion of the ball game. Clock starts to move as Earl Stanley gets the ball in the forecourt, shoots it up short. Rebound picked up stolen by Stanley, lays it up and in. Fine move by Earl Stanley, who is just about everybody's ball player. Passing the forecourt to O'Toole, and O'Toole is fouled by John Lawler. This loss by Ansonia might very well knock the Chargers out of a defending position for their Naugatuck Valley League Championship. 6 seconds left to go. O'Toole at the free throw line will shoot a pair. His first one is missed. 71-57. I can't believe that score. Not after I saw the halftime score. Second shot is good. 72-57. 6 seconds left to go in the game. Passing to Stanley. Driving in with a 15-foot jumper cleanly through at the buzzer. 72-59. Hearts win it. And a great comeback. And Allie working on those scoring totals. He'll pass them along to you in just a few moments. First.